From cradle to confessional.
This is Messy Since Birth.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Amalia.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, twin. How you doing?
You called me Maya Angelou. That was definitely...
This mirroring.
Now I can't even... I can't even do the voice that you just did. How you
doing? Let me look up one of her poems.
Are you going to recite it for us?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be canceled.
Why would you be... Who would cancel you?
I don't know. It's part of my mess of the week. So these girls out here.
We'll get into it.
So I feel like this has been a mess of the week in the past. These parasocial relationships, y'all don't understand how simple it is to watch a video, cuss somebody out in your mind, and keep scrolling. And what scares me is that there's really people in this world who sit there, watch a whole video, open up the comment section, start typing and typing, read it over, and press enter. Do you think these celebrities know who you are? Do you think that every time you defend them, something goes off on their phone and they're like, yes, you kind of look crazy. Mm-hmm. And by the way, this is water, not haterade. I would never hate on somebody's life. I would never envy anybody's life. I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am too, actually.
It's crazy to me.
Don't have to hate, especially on somebody who I don't know, who put their life on television for me to be able to comment on.
And I think the thing also is, like, when it comes to parasocial, what I'm saying is my opinion. I'm not losing sleep over, like, I can't believe they did this and this is what happened on this show and da-da-da. Do I like the drama? Yes. Mm-hmm. But when I turn off the TV or I get off social media, that's it. That's a wrap.
Yeah. Once we turn these microphones off, it's done.
Right. And so I'm worried. I'm very scared. Because it's just so easy to watch, say, girl, shut the hell up, and scroll. Do you know what I mean?
Like, say it in your head. You don't have to say it.
Right.
In the comment.
Right.
But I think that's because we think this way because we are silent watchers of the internet.
Okay.
Because
no, you're so right.
I can watch something, like you said, in my head, I'm like, damn, you're stupid. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to comment to someone who I do not know, damn, you're stupid and you're drinking haterade.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter that much to me.
Because it's very much commentary. Because if in real life, if I'm sitting there and I'm at dinner, I'm talking to my friend and we're talking about whatever, and somebody at the table next to me butts in and says, "Ooh, you drinking haterade?" You're weird. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the internet, though, and that's why I'm not a fake supporter of some people, but maybe I am, because I'll never comment on your stuff.
Ever.
The only time I do is like when someone like mom content or something, or someone's like, and this has only happened twice. Someone was like, what should I do as a Black woman going into labor? What should I do? I said, this is where I feel like I need to comment. And that was it. I'm not going back and, I don't want to have a conversation. I said what I said.
I'm a silent follower. I will like your post. I will probably repost your post, but I'm not commenting on your post
And
ever.
that's what's scary, is, like, people really are up in these celebrity "You are so sexy. Oh my god, how much I and this and that," and are you not embarrassed? There's people who you know who can see what you're saying.
Mhm. Mhm. And there's people who you don't know who can see
Right.
what you're
What you're
saying,
saying.
and you look crazy as hell.
But but, uh, there are someone said some people on TikTok need to be paid for their comments, and absolutely,
Oh,
because
baby.
y'all comedians,
Comedians, how is everybody so
this
funny? Because 'Cause I'm
that
running
part,
to the comments for you.
right. Yeah, but the parasocial relationships, these celebrities don't give a damn,
No.
and I
Mm-mm.
think that's the piece de
No.
resistance. So, yeah, but like I said, misery loves company.
They sure
Hey,
do. Thanks for
I mean,
thanks for the engagement.
I shoulda included that too.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yep,
Next time. There will be a next time.
because tomorrow is gonna be the same shit, so,
Yeah. Oh,
um,
girl. What is your mess of the week?
so adults who don't use their brains, um, and they act like they were just dropped off on planet Earth 5 minutes ago.
Are you talking about who's in office right now or just in general?
I mean, him too.
Uh, That whole kit and caboodle.
He is the main one who doesn't use his brain. I don't think he don't use nothing. He don't use nothing but the bathroom, okay?
In public in his diaper.
how you how you at somebody's funeral lighting it
Ooh,
up and you know it's people sitting behind you with your nasty ass.
and that I said,
No.
"Oh, it's funky."
You we in
Oh,
this tight church and you gonna just sit up in here and have
let it
swamp
rip.
ass? No.
Oh my
No.
god.
Um,
Okay.
but
I didn't
no,
mean to sidetrack you.
other adults who just don't think for themselves. It's like they they don't turn their brains on.
But how do you get to that point? Like, is it helplessness? Like,
Yes.
what is it? Because for me,
That's
I'm like,
what it
how are
is.
you that big and like you are that not
Oh
with it? So
my
someone else is always
gosh.
having to do something.
You just I should be able to go to the bathroom and just be able to go to the bathroom without
Hmm.
receiving a text message on what you as an adult with a
Should
fully functioning brain should do in a situation where I'm not present for.
right. Or it's also like just you, you make the decision.
You make the
You
decision.
at your big age working here, you make the decision that you see fit.
Yeah. Mhm.
That is frightening.
It's so scary.
Like,
I can barely think for my own self sometimes.
right.
And by sometimes, I mean 100% of the time.
But like when you go to work, you're self-sufficient. I think that's the difference is like there's a time and a place for the lackadaisicalness of it all.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Work is not one of them.
So, that's it. That's all I got.
It's not bad. I just,
We
yeah,
gotta use our brains. We gotta
all around in
all
general.
around. We gotta use our brains. We can't get up on a podium and say, "This person sitting this person sitting here."
This laying is somewhere. I know he's somewhere. What I'm like, that man is having a good old time with his squirrels. Like, leave him alone, okay? He's been released. I just
this
What the
person
hell?
standing here, this person sitting here, this person laying here.
He's not like, and he's dead. What else?
You went through
Like,
all of I'm glad you know the difference between sitting, standing, and laying, because you went through all three of them.
but he doesn't. Like,
You know the words. You know the
right.
words.
Good
So
job. Do you want a cookie?
clap.
Good job.
Clap for that.
Yay. Oh my gosh.
But yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Okay, guys, we are back with another 90 Day Fiancé recap. Now, I told y'all last week that this episode was going to be good, and I was right. While this show is nasty as hell, the drama I could get into. So let's start with Blinkers, Katie. So she's back in Southern California to do the wedding planning. I have a problem with Katie's mom. I think that it is long overdue for her to sit down and have a heart to heart with Katie and tell her that she needs to get her life together. It's just something like, for me personally, if I saw my daughter acting like that, I don't beat my kids, but I guess at whatever age I could start. Because are you okay? Like, why are you acting like that? So one of the big things is they go for the cake testing for the wedding. And so Josh is from England. And so he had all his things shipped to the US. Obviously, with the way things in the US are, his things were sitting at customs for a while. I don't know why they contacted Katie about it, but they contacted her. And so she was on a run. So she texted Josh while she was on a run and was like, "Oh, your stuff came in," or something like, "Remind me when I get back home after the run." And so that was her saying that this happened. They're sitting at the cake place and Katie's like, "Oh my gosh, like I just got a call from the delivery people about your things from England. They're going to drop it off, but we're not there. Like, I'm not really sure what to do." And Josh is looking at her like, "What do you mean you got this call? Like, what's going on? Why are they calling you? What have you already told them?" Her excuse was that I texted you when I was on a run and told you to remind me. It's not my fault that you didn't remind me about it. What you told him over text was, "I have something to tell you. Remind me." I don't understand why she has such poor communication skills. And like we were talking about this earlier, like grown people just not using their brain, like, and the mom and dad sitting there like, um I'm like, "Katie, like, do you hear what your fiance is saying?" Yeah, anyway, so fast forward, they get to Easter dinner. This is when things start to get interesting because they are, I guess, super religious.
Mm.
Um, so she, Katie's mom, needs to worry about her daughter's morals instead of her unborn grandchildren. Essentially, what she's saying is like, my grandkids need to be christened in the Lutheran church. You know, I want them to have good morals. Okay, well, your daughter was christened in the Lutheran church, and every time she drinks, she is 2 seconds away from sexually assaulting someone. So worry about her morals instead of your unborn grandchildren. I think that is absolutely crazy to me. And this is the issue that I think a lot of people have with super religious people. You have someone who, if they were a man, would be a predator sitting at your Easter dinner table.
Yeah.
And you're worried about grandkids you don't have. And then, like, Katie is like, "Well, you know, we can always get a divorce because in the Lutheran church, like, they believe in divorce and I really want my kids to go and all this and all that." And I'm sitting there like, maybe this is just a show she's putting on for her parents,
Mm.
but I don't know a Bible thumping woman to be making out with someone's hand because they so desperate to stick their tongue down something. Like, I don't get that. And so in the next episode, she's gonna have her
Stick their
bachelorette.
tongue down something is
That
crazy.
no, but, like, when you watch the episode, she's, like, begging people to make out with her. "Can you please make out? Like, I wanna can you kiss me?" And they have to forcibly mush her face away, and instead of being like, "Okay, I'm being gross," she's making out with the person's hand. You tonguing down someone's palm.
And you don't know what germs are on that palm.
She doesn't care. And then so in the next episode, she goes on her bachelorette party, and she's talking about, "Oh, I don't know if it could just be Josh for the rest of my life, like, I don't know if I could do that." She wants to have an open marriage. You need to pick a damn lane. You want your kids to be super religious and Christian in the Lutheran church and all this and all that, and but you want an open marriage? I don't believe it says that in the Bible. And if it does, I'm sure there would be a lot more open marriages.
Mhm.
She is disgusting. Um, let's move on to Debbie and Mito, the girl from
The girl.
Egypt. The girl. Um, so I told y'all last episode they go to the little chapel, and he's like, I think it's time for me to go back home. So she runs out of the chapel like Kyle Richards running in that episode where they're in, I don't know where they are. Holland, the Netherlands, wherever that Yolanda's from. Anyway, so she's running out of the chapel. She's crying. She's having a mental breakdown. She's on the floor, on the concrete. This is New Orleans, Louisiana, in white pants. You just on the floor. Okay, whatever. And this man thinks it's a joke because in his purse, he has a ring to propose. You know what? The one thing about Mito is his dedication.
Mm.
He is going to get to Los Angeles one way or another.
One way or another.
Yep. Because I was like, why wouldn't you just propose to her? Like, why would you put her through that? And why at her big age is she falling on the concrete like that? So they're engaged. They're getting married. Um, and he will be on the way to Los Angeles by the time this reunion films.
Mm.
Because that's simply the only reason that he's getting married. Like, if it was longer than 90 days, he wouldn't have married her. He would have been
Right.
in LA. Um, I just can't believe she embarrassed herself like that. I think that I'm like, you are almost 60 years old. What are you doing? So the woman in Nigeria, Aisha, unfortunately, I love her accent. So I could listen to her talk all day, but I won't because she's irritating. Um, so she tells all her family, "Oh, I want to do a little vacation in Nigeria." So all of her well, not all of them, but some of her family fly out to Nigeria, and unbeknownst to them, they're getting married soon. So she decides to tell them randomly at their first dinner. I said, with the jet lag and everything, that's what you want to do?
Right.
So who knows? Or what? I think he's a cousin. He was like, "Oh, you must be pregnant because like this is crazy. You're crazy. All this stuff." But I'm like, "But you flew to Nigeria within a week, so like maybe you're crazy too. Like, please stop." Um, yeah. Let's move on to Marissa and Edward. So anyway, she's back in New York. She works at Kleinfeld, so she's
Mhm.
back in New York. She's trying on her wedding dress. Her friend is there. Um, uh, she is like, there's something wrong with her. She's like, "I just need my time alone, from Edward. You know, I'm coming to New York to try on my dress. I need some time alone." He has not even been in your home for 90 days, and you telling me you need time away from him? Cut the cameras, let the visa expire. He needs to go home. Like, alone time?
Sh she's sick of him.
Which is, and this is, she should have left that hookup in the Dominican Republic and called it a day. She listened to her married friends, who I'm sure were egging her on, looking at her like she is a reality show. Because guess what? They don't have to deal with it. But
Yikes.
again, yeah. So her friends are like low key trying to convince her that she doesn't have to marry Edward. Like, essentially being like, yeah, he is a loser. Like, you don't need to, he's not on your level. Well, bitch, y'all had 2 years to tell me this when I'm dating this man and getting this visa stuff together. But y'all thought my life was a joke. And that would have pissed me off. Y'all think I'm a joke? Y'all let me go through this whole
So I'm a
visa
game?
process?
So I'm a game.
Yeah. Now I'm ready to fight everybody. And I just, this man got circumcised for her. That's what's crazy to me.
TMI.
Well, she's complaining that Edward's not independent. Legally, he cannot be independent, dummy. He's here on a K-1 visa. Once they get married, you have to apply to change your status. In
Right.
this day and age, that's 1 to 5 years. In the meantime, maybe you can get your work visa approved. And that's maybe. So I don't know if she thought that her wealth was somehow going to push them to the front of the list. I'll tell you what, with immigration, that's not how it works. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how much money you throw at it. Um, she's the bane of my existence. Especially like being, like we've been through the process, and I'm like, girl, you wasting
Yeah.
everybody else's. There are really people in line waiting to get their immigration stuff done, but it's people like you
You're like,
who
bitch,
think it's a
I was
game.
here first.
No, and I tell you, if that paperwork hadn't been completed, I would not have been. I physically could not watch her this season. But I said, okay, we're in the clear. I could let it go. But OMG. So yeah, next week we go back to that bloated man in Kentucky, the weird Brazilian. These are all people I skip. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week. Okay, we're back in the A. So 1 second. Let me get my.
Well, I actually went to the A last week because I went to see Young Jeezy in concert last week, and it was
Ooh,
very, very Atlanta.
really?
Oh, very.
Really? And this was the black tie thing, right?
Yes. This
So were
was the
people like dressed up?
um I was at a ghetto prom because these bitches had on prom dresses, gowns. I was like, "What are we doing?" Yeah, gowns, tuxedos, all of the but the funny thing is, they was up in there shaking ass.
I mean, uh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Would I pay to go to a concert where I thought the black tie was just going to be like the theme of his performance, but I guess I mean, like with Beyonce, y'all
Yeah.
girls dress up in the cowboy stuff.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. They was in there shaking ass, but it also felt like a club environment because,
Okay.
um, some of the VIP
Mm-hmm.
seating was turned into, like, a couch to make it look like they was in the club. They had bottle girls with the little sparklers.
Okay.
I said, "Alright, so we are at the club.
Right.
We're in the club,
In the club.
in the A."
That's crazy.
So,
'Cause
yeah.
I only know a handful of songs,
I
so,
I know. I know.
uh, y
I
that
know
you
you
only
I
oh.
know you only know a handful of songs.
I know that he was married to Jeannie Mai.
And they used to call
That's
him
about it.
Jeezy My. That
So
mess
that's
was
why they
so
got
funny
divorced.
to me
So that's why they
because
separated.
online the folks was calling him Jeezy My.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so
Okay.
let's take it over to our Atlanta,
Well,
where the girls throw booty butt Halloween parties.
I guess let's just start off at the top with what the hell is wrong with this woman? Um, you're going to your attorney's office, and for some reason you think it's appropriate to wear a skin-colored full-length bodysuit? Okay. It's just there's just like a level of professionalism that you should have when you're going to an attorney's office. So
Okay, but we need to explain why she was going to the attorney's office. So she's going to the attorney's office to be told that this rum idea that she had in place is not going to happen. Um
because why would it?
to everyone who has been listening to this podcast since the start of this season of Atlanta,
Mhm.
did we not tell y'all that this was for the storyline and it was never going to happen?
Because logistically, you don't and I could be misremembering because sometimes on her scenes I, like, zone out, but, like, you don't create a contract, have lawyers look over it, then at the 5th hour, d g d decide that, "Mm, I'm gonna send over a completely different contract for you to sign." So that's why I'm like, am I misremembering it? Because surely this cannot be the story that they came up with to tell the audience as if we're all slow.
Like you, I too zone out on scenes that include Shamia.
Okay. So I'm like, maybe I just shouldn't comment on it because the way that I see it is I mean, no, no, no. Because how do you get up, get dressed to go to your attorney's office to sign this contract, and then all of a sudden the contract is not happening? But then later in the episode, allegedly, they are gonna go back with the original contract.
Right, because the daughter of the rum owner was at the
Yes.
party, right?
Yes. Okay, and here that's okay, so you got a ticket I don't know where she lives, but you got a ticket from Grenada to Atlanta to show for what? Screen time? This was never gonna happen. This little whole butt thing. And how do you have a launch for something that doesn't exist? This is like when Dorit Kemsley had a book launch for a cover photo of a book that has not been written yet. I don't get it.
Um, this was a very, very Shamia heavy episode.
You know what? I guess there wasn't much going on in the editing room. And the most entertainment I got was when Portia was like, "Why would you even invite me to your party? You're
Why would
fucking
you invite me to
nuts."
the party? You know we are not friends. At this point, we're never gonna be friends ever
Right.
again.
You call
Um,
my mom a hoe.
you call my mama a hoe. We
And
we had beef in Scotland. The beef is still here in Atlanta, babe.
right. It's the gall and gumption to be like, eh, I think it was the wording of the text message as well, as if like nothing happened.
Right. But to me, when Shamia is either she's sitting in front of Kay or
Mhm.
she's in her confessional talking about it, where she's like, her response to me was like pretty much like, hell no, I'm not coming. Yes.
Yeah,
Why are you appalled that that was her
right.
response to you?
I think that was in her confessional, but when she was explaining it to Kay, she was pretty much like, she pretty much said, "Fuck you."
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely, mama.
Nuts. And for
Please.
Kay Michelle to be the voice of reason was really disturbing to me.
So disturbing.
Um, Also her talking about, "I don't do the Halloween."
But the reason why she doesn't do the Halloween is because she is Episcopalian, a apostolistic. She grew up not
Mhm.
doing the Halloween.
Which, for sure, I get, but then why go against your morals and show up to the Halloween party?
I
Just
don't
sa
do I don't do the parties because I don't wanna dress up,
Okay.
and honestly, if your event's gonna have scary stuff jumping out at me, I can't do
Uh-uh.
it. I
I agree.
cannot do it.
Agree, Joellen. Agree. Hell no. I don't.
No, I don't do the haunted houses.
I
No,
did it once.
can't.
That was enough for me. But yeah, I think that from I'm like, if you wanted to go get drunk, just say that. Like nobody's judging you. Now I'm looking at you sideways because you made this whole big, "I'm not celebrating no devil. My mama do ba do ba."
We do hallelujah night around here.
Cool. So you should have went bowling and kept it moving.
Oh, you know what we forgot at the beginning of this episode? K. Michelle, Angela, and their husbands all went to do the yoga.
Oh, yes.
Do you really believe in this marriage between K. Michelle and this man?
No, I think they're great friends. I think they are great friends, which is a great base for a marriage, but this is not a marriage. This is
And is
a
this an agreement?
it is an agreement.
Okay.
And even when they it's just something about them being their banter is very friend.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? It's very, "You're my friend."
Yeah. Very strange. Very odd.
Very.
Um,
Mm. What else happened?
we can go to the Halloween party.
Okay, someone else trying to get screen time. George and his Tinkerbell wife. I forget her name.
Ashley.
Ashley, okay. It's like she was trying to audition for a peach. And this is the thing, Angela, I don't believe that she lies. Um, but Angela wasn't looking for tea. If Angela called and said, "Do you know Shamia?"
Right. Well, but we know that Angela has pretty much lied about this whole situation of them sleeping together.
Did she lie? I mean, I'm not an Angela defender. Like,
No, I'm not a Shamea defender, but didn't she lie?
Okay, so I think it's a catch-22 because while he didn't outright say that he slept with Shamea, he did, like, use
Insinuate
word.
that
Right,
she did things for money,
right,
like, but he said that he was joking, right?
right, but and that's the thing, like, you don't joke with people you don't really know. Do you know? So, like, that's his fault too.
Yeah,
Because 'Cause you're married, why are you joking about that with someone who you don't know
right,
or don't know that well?
right. Other than that, this episode was like, okay, moving on.
Yeah, I'm in oh,
I'm
the butt thing,
Yeah, boring, basic. It's Shamea. She's gonna find a way to be
and I
raunchy.
woulda never done that, I could
Ever.
tell you that much.
Never.
No.
Um,
The horse, the alleged fake well, that was weird.
that was
I just
so
think, like,
weird.
we could've went back to old school Bravo and just skipped a week and had the finale. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Did
that was really weird.
did Drew set this up? Did the man really come with the horse? What's happening here?
You know how I feel about Drew.
I know. So we're gonna just
She was growing on me.
move along.
Yeah, but now I'm like,
So we're gonna move along to the we did not watch this interview that Kelly gave to Carlos with Carlos King, but we saw enough to know that Kelly is Delulu.
Delulu. I mean, so
Kelly
what?
is the standard of what a real housewife of Atlanta is supposed to be. Point blank
And that is
period.
news to almost the entire world. That's how blasphemous that statement is. It's just like, and I feel like even people who have never seen Real Housewives of Atlanta would have the same sentiment. Like, girl, what are you talking about? We know Atlanta for Nene and Kenya and that crazy white woman with the wig. Like, you?
She's the standard. She is nobody was doing it like Kelly until Kelly got on this show.
No,
Des-
you're so right.
designer
You're so
clothes,
right.
designer clothes that are too small and just expose areola.
She's
Nobody
right,
was
though.
nobody was doing it like that.
Nobody was confusing Bravo with VH1 before Kelly. So you're so right, Kelly.
Nope.
I,
Kelly
and
is
I
the
really did
standard,
like her last season. Dang
and
it.
I did not.
Yeah, you never did.
I do not like Kelly. Never did like Kelly. Kelly is a mess.
Yes, but also I think like that's what happens when you're not shallow in the right way. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't see a problem with marrying for money to get yourself up. However, you have to pick a decent person
Hmm.
because there has to be something that keeps you there. It can't just be money.
Right.
It certainly cannot just be money.
Right.
And I think she fumbled the bag.
Um, before Kelly came on the show, nobody was like you said, with the bankruptcies. So she is the standard in that way.
Right. Like,
Broke,
absolutely.
broke and living at a friend's townhouse.
And it's like that's what it's the audacity. You set the standard. You are renting out your friend's townhome because you are in debt. You have Phaedra being
Knee
a
deep,
pro bono lawyer
knee
because you are
deep
in
in
debt.
debt. And you set the standard because before Phaedra wasn't doing pro bono
You're
attorney
right.
work for her castmates.
So true.
So that woman sat on that man's couch and said, I was shopping at these designer stores. These women were not.
But that's the difference. It's like they were, but they weren't wearing everything with a brand
With a
name in a
brand
size
name.
too small.
It was quiet luxury. We saw what we
Mhm.
needed to see. You're out here with you and Shamia both
Mhm.
are out here with your loud ass Fendi, Gucci, Balmain,
Just very new money.
Givenchy. You're wearing all of these prints, and it's just like, ah.
Right. Right. And
But you
see,
also, Kelly, sat in your confessional wearing this exact shirt that I'm wearing.
yeah. But you said it was okay because it was Tom Ford. I don't care who it is. It's a white
It's a white
T-shirt.
t-shirt because you don't know if my white t-shirt is from Tom Ford or Old Navy.
Right.
So
And then like talking about I had a videographer, nobody else had that. I also think it's the age.
because she's
Like I'm
young.
used to a housewife being mature. Do you
Hmm.
know? So I don't know. Unfortunately, we are getting closer and closer to these
We
women's
are.
ages.
We are.
So like I don't know if I'll ever phase out of it.
Yeah,
But I'm definitely looking at them differently.
she's 41. So she is a
Oh,
millennial.
yeah.
Hmm.
Damn. Yeah. Being almost I'm looking at them as an equal now.
Yeah. Um, do you want to talk looks?
Yes. Okay, let me pull it up. Let me pull this up. So we're going to talk about the looks for the reunion. Okay. So let's swipe. The first one we see is Cynthia. Moving on.
Love love the hair, love the makeup. What is that dress?
What are the shoes? Oh, Cynthia. Portia. One thing about Miss Portia, sh the makeup and hair is always gonna be good. The
Hmm.
dress, I'm not a fan of.
Um, I like the dress.
Do you like the boas on
I
the
don't think I like the I can't even tell if the boas are like a sleeve or if it's an actual
right.
boa, but I I like it.
Okay. Phaedra.
Love the color.
Yes. Color amazing. Period.
Don't think I don't know, the dress is different.
You know what? If the dress was fully in that velvet and not with the, like,
The like
see-through,
the mesh at the front and then the
yes,
yeah. That's how I
gorgeous.
feel, yeah. Like I don't think I like the front,
Yeah,
but I
but
like
gorgeous.
the dress.
Yes. Um, K. Michelle,
Don't
Jessica
like
Rabbit.
the hair. Don't like the Jessica
Okay.
Rabbit hair, but I like the dress. I actually need to see the back of the dress.
Yeah. I don't know if I like the
I
top of the
I was
dress.
just ready to say the same thing. The breast part,
Yes.
I don't
I
like
don't
that
think I
part.
like that. Yeah.
Mm-mm. But I do like the dress.
The rest of it, yep.
Yeah.
A Pinky, just another confessional look. It's not bad. It's not grand.
It's giving bankruptcy.
I I don't hate it, but we've seen this before in so many colors. Like she loves a blazer type
Mhm.
Outfit. I
Mhm.
love the hair, though.
Love the hair.
Love the hair.
Love the hair.
The dress, no. And Kelly, zeros across the board. Your breasts are too big to look classy. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't care.
I
Your
don't.
boobs are too big to look classy.
Now that Kelly has these new teeth too, her mouth is just big. So it's a
Mm-mm.
no for me. I don't like it.
Drew,
Hate the
I'm
hair.
done.
I
I'm
hate
done.
the hair. I hate the dress. I hate the makeup,
And
but I mainly hate the hair. The hair is bugging the shit out of me.
I think everything is wrong. And if this is coming from her new team, fire the manager and start again.
Because why do we have the crimps on the hair?
Right.
But Drew just got her body done.
What does that have to do with looking like this?
Okay, so next to my
This is unacceptable to me.
to my least favorite look.
Really?
Hate it.
Okay.
I don't like the collar action or the hood, whatever the frick this is, I don't like it.
Okay.
The dress, honestly, it kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I see what you're saying, but honestly, Shamia, I really like the dress without the collar. But I understand what you mean by like there's something about it that makes
Something
you
about it,
itchy.
it makes me itch and I hear it in my head too. Like
Okay.
I can hear the sound that this dress makes when she moves.
I really like it. Hmm.
And then Angela, basic and boring.
I'm so disappointed in Angela.
Just boring.
I really thought
Blah. Bloop.
Mind you, people are so in the comments. Someone said, isn't Drew's dress the same Shannon wore for a cast 20th OC season?
And I'll read the
Y-
next one
And this
that
is what I
says,
mean by parasocial relationships.
and this is what I mean by funny in the comments. Cynthia is about to defy gravity in this look.
It really is giving alphabet. Yes. She needs her broom. This is good.
Wow, someone said Shamia,
Drew and K. Michelle for the top.
Angela, Shamia, and Kelly win for me. This has been the worst Atlanta season by far. Really bland and not entertaining at all. Drew, K. Michelle, even Portia for the tops. Drew is definitely at the bottom, babe.
Let me go look at this person's profile.
The
Okay.
tops are definitely Portia, Phaedra, and Kay for me. Everybody else falls in the middle. Or then they all fall at the bottom.
I mean, I just can't believe someone put Drew first.
Drew looks
Like,
a
are
mess.
we all okay?
Drew looks a mess.
And then someone said, as usual, Kelly looks a mess. Yes, diva. But like, I think reading comments is so funny because I'm thinking, but never in my life.
You know what? Angela. Okay, I said Shamia's does it for me because it makes me like
Okay. But do you like the bodice of it? Like if it was
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If it didn't make that noise, because you know
Right.
it just make my teeth hurt
Yeah.
thinking about it. Angela looks like a fucking mess. What are the shoes that this woman is wearing?
Wait, let me see the shoes. I just was expecting more from Angela. But she's a woman of a particular age.
I
I
don't
don't really
care.
think
She ain't that old. This woman has not even hit 50 yet. So don't play. Do not play in my face. Angela Oakley. Angela.
I
You know
know.
this is a Angela Oakley stan account over here. I don't play about her.
I
I
you know
love
the
her down. But what the hell is she wearing?
It's the hair too. Okay, if she was gonna go this dark on the hair, I feel like she needs like a bronze dress or something.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's what's also throwing it off is like the jet black hair.
The jet black hair with the swoop, it just doesn't, it's not
Not
working.
giving.
It's not. Angela, I'm so disappointed. Maybe
Oh my
maybe
god.
when the reunion hits and they're sitting down, the dress will look different for me.
Like,
But like right now, you look like a mess. You look like I dressed you.
but she wouldn't do that.
Absolutely not.
That's nuts to me.
So yeah. Um
I just
Next week is the finale.
which is about time. Sorry. It is about time.
And
Uh,
then we have the reunion. So let's go ahead and wrap this up.
I'm excited to see the fight between Kay and
Drew.
Drew. That's really why I was watching the season.
Yeah, they built this up with the previews for a very long time.
Since the beginning.
Yes.
So like
It better give what it's
gosh,
supposed to give. Or I'm not watching the reunion. Standing 10
That's a
toes
lie.
down.
She'll be watching the she's lying. She's going to watch a reunion.
Yes.
Cuz this will be and I bet you it's 3 parts
Oh, you
of
know it.
nothing.
You know it's going to be 3 parts. This season was not even a 3-part worth reunion season.
This can be a 1-part reunion. Maybe make it an hour and a half and call it a day.
Give me the extended version and wrap it up.
Yeah.
Moving right along to Potomac, okay? Let's do it.
Ooh. Well, Ultimate Girls Trip first.
Oh yeah, Ultimate Girls
Then
Trip, and
Potomac.
then Potomac. I love Potomac.
Oh my god. I'm really excited for this season.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what? Speaking of housewife news, Kiarna got her picture to go in her frame. She is engaged. For how long? We don't know if this will be a long engagement or a short engagement. But
This
she got
will
the picture for the frame.
definitely be a long engagement.
For sure.
He's gonna drag this out as long as he lives.
Well, because that's all she wanted. Like, and I think that was it. It's like she never talked about marriage. It was always a ring. A ring. I want the ring.
I want the
But what
ring.
about the marriage?
Yeah.
That comes after that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, well, congrats. My man, my big, my buck, my big, my buck. Whatever the hell she said.
My man, my condo, my things. And what do you
got
have?
it.
What do you have?
Oh, and well, congrats to Stacy too. She beat Kiarna to the altar.
She sure
Twice.
did. She sure did. My girl Stacy said, "Homie, let's do it."
Which I don't like unless it's for insurance purposes because we are so good just dating. Or like we've already been married. Unless you have good health insurance, that's the only time I'm going to say, all right, come on.
And he might.
He really, yeah.
Bravo may not be doing the health insurance like he's doing it.
And you know, I want to figure that out. But that's neither
That's
here nor
for
there.
another day.
Yes, yes.
All right. All right. So we're back for another week of Married at First Sight.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to just go couple by couple.
Yeah.
Like we did last week, starting with Belle Jolie and Mecca. Mecca, who I did not realize that Mecca has tooth gems
Yes.
until these most recent episodes. I said, why does the sanitation worker have the tooth gems?
I love a tooth gem, but on very, like, specific teeth. I think the incisors make it look like you have something stuck. I love a tooth gem on a canine,
Okay.
where it's not, like, right in your face.
Okay.
Luckily, he has nice teeth because mm,
Because he doesn't have the personality.
right, and every time it's like they paired me up with the female version of myself. That is not a compliment to me as a woman sitting next to you.
Hmm.
Because how dare you get in the bed with me and say that, "Oh, I'm only attracted to you 85%."
But you're
Meanwhile,
you're
you're
attracted to me
150%.
150%. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. That's a
And
joke.
what?
That's a joke. That's a joke. I would
It's not
say
a joke.
I would say I'm 60% attracted to you and you're like 95% attracted to me.
So what makes that better?
Hmm. Um Mecca is a loser.
Very much so. He's insecure,
Very insecure.
and I don't like that.
I don't like this man. I
Mm-mm.
When they were gearing up to meet the other couples while on the honeymoon,
Mhm.
he's trying to make like a production about this. He's like, "We're
Right.
about to walk in with our matching outfits. We're about to be the flyest couple."
It's like, that we're
It's
married,
it's
like,
very
that's
performative at this
and that's what
point.
the therapist said.
Thank you. Yep, and that's what he said, and it's just like, you're doing this for what? You're doing
Mhm.
this because your whack ass daddy put this shit in your head.
Right.
So now
But
this is how you move.
that's scary to me, and that's what's frightening is, like, at home, you don't talk to me. At home, you say weird shit to me, but the second we're about to get around other people, now you wanna be all lovey-dovey and all of complimentary. Even on the, like, the double date with, the older, I forget their names, they're not older, but, like,
Sean and Nikki.
yes, they were both very performative.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, "Nikki, what the hell are you doing all holed up on Sean talking about, 'I'm so excited.'"
Um, do we have anything else to say about Belle Jolie
She
and
needs to
Mecca?
run,
Yes.
and you know what? She's gonna end up embarrassing herself because, oh, no, one thing he did that really turned me off was, like, he is expecting because they're married that they have to have sex and be intimate. I don't know you. So, like, if I don't wanna kiss you, I don't have to. And him saying, "If I didn't go in for that kiss and initiate, she wouldn't have kissed me all day."
Well, the
Maybe
thing
your breath
is,
stinks.
right, with your tooth gems, but
Right.
the thing is, I could have seen Belle Jolie, like being a slow
A
mover
slow
with him
roast.
and going with it, and then at some point, but then you go and say the shit about you're more I'm more attracted to you than you are to me. Now, like she said, I'm pulling back because
Oh, 100%.
nobody wants to be the one who's more attracted to the other person. And if even if that is the case, you dumbass
Right.
nigga, you don't say that shit
Say
out
it.
loud. What is wrong with you?
And I think it's like, but you're not like, I don't know. It's like you're not Idris Elba. How dare you look at me and say that? Who are you?
Who are you? I don't like him. I cannot
Mm-mm.
stand him. Honestly, we talked about it offline. The show is so fucking boring at this point. I,
It is, and I don't know, yeah, I haven't watched this show in eons, So my base level is Doug and Jamie from season 1. So, you know.
Love Doug and Jamie. At the mixer, um,
Mhm.
while they're on the honeymoon, MAGA, um, MAGA
MAGA mole.
Magamole,
That is so
Fitness MAGA, Bodybuilder MAGA,
Mhm.
she meets Felipe.
OMG. How inappropriate. And I said, "Of course, it fits. It fits that you would be oh my god."
She is like head over heels for Felipe.
And Felipe, he was bigger, so I don't think he picks up when girls are, like, flirting. So with him, Imma give him a pass. Her? Oh, you know what you're doing.
But the funny thing
And the
is,
wife?
if you were paired with Felipe, you would he's not your type. On paper, what
Right.
you're asking for, Felipe meets nothing that you want.
And he's Hispanic, which based on your beliefs, I don't see it working out.
He's an atheist, he's Hispanic,
Mhm.
and he
That's
has
about it.
dandruff. So I don't see you wanting to be with him.
No.
Um,
I could not believe her.
could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. She's sitting there comparing Nick and Felipe to each
Ye
other, and this is the kind of person that I'm looking for.
Is it? Or are you
Interesting.
just
So,
feeling desperate?
do you think that Nick doesn't like her? What is it?
I think that she's off-putting.
Mm,
Like, there's just something about her that, um, is she's like a hot and cold person. It's like 1 second, "This is how I want you to show up for me. This is how I am, da, da, da." And then they do show up like that, and she's like, "I'm actually not like that.
mhm.
Like, that's actually not who I am." So, and I don't know, like, I know she had issues in the past where she felt like she had to do things with men to get them to stay, but, like, then you should've went to therapy before this.
Yeah.
So,
Um, Felipe and Tori.
him calling her a baby all the time is really annoying. I don't know you. Stop it.
So I guess I'm just not paying attention because I don't hear that part.
He was like, "Okay, baby, baby, bit." I don't know you.
I just know that they have consummated the marriage and she ran.
Yes. I mean, I'm glad she explained, like, it wasn't anything he
Right,
did.
right,
Because I
right.
said, "Woo, girl, that's your husband now, so yikes." Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh my god, imagine.
I know.
Imagine.
Yeah. Um,
Mm.
okay. Who else is on this boring show?
Adam and,
Marissa.
once again, a performer.
Very performative.
On it, he gives me the creeps. Like, I don't
So
mean to talk
bad.
bad about this man, but it it's
So
really
bad.
given, like, as soon as he walks in the house, cussing you out, "You stupid," like, just very scary, and now we're getting ready to go out, and now you're putting on this play,
Yeah.
as if you didn't just cuss me clean out on the way here.
He's very scary. I
Yes.
don't
It's
some
all
it,
fake.
he's very I knew he was fake from the moment he didn't want to hand over his phone to shut things down with the other
Yeah.
girl. I just he creeps me out for real, for real.
Yeah. There's and then she is a and I guess at the dinner table, they were like, "Have you had any tough discussions?" They're like, "We're just keeping it light." Well, you guys are married.
Mhm.
Like, if not now, then when?
Um, Cameron and Michelle. She
That's the
finally
Sydney Sweeney and Nick Bosa couple.
No. I think that
Oh,
the
Cameron and Michelle, okay, the Asian woman and the basketball
yeah,
player.
uh-huh.
Okay.
She revealed to him about her infertility issues.
Mhm.
Infertility? Fertility issues.
Fertility. Yeah.
Yeah. That she may be infertile,
Right.
or is she infertile?
Well,
She froze her eggs. What'd she
y
do?
so she froze her eggs because I think she has, like, fibroids and stuff, but, like,
Okay.
this is the thing that I have a problem with, like, certain female doctors, is they really do scare women into really believing these things, and so you go your whole life believing it, and then out of nowhere, you end up pregnant by
Pregnant.
surprise.
Right, right, right.
So, I felt bad that she felt like she needed to say that right then and there. Yeah, it's important, but, like,
Cameron is kind of, the problem, and we now see why he's never been in a relationship.
well, fill me in because I told you I'm heavy with this fast forward button.
I mean, I am too. I'm really not paying that much attention, but it seems like he doesn't know how to open up, or like
Mm.
he instantly will try to find a reason
Yes.
to not be with that
End.
person.
Right.
Mhm. So he seems to be the problem.
And that's
Um
mm-mm.
yeah, I don't I don't know where this is going to go with them.
Damn.
Um Sydney Sweeney and Nick Bosa are Devin and Caitlin.
Okay. Caitlin?
This is not where I saw this relationship going
Me neither. I
at
thought it would be
all.
hot and
Eh,
heavy and
Yes, on top of each other.
right.
I
But I mean,
n- I did not see it being a situation of her on the honeymoon escaping him to go work out and not telling him, and like all
right.
these little
Well,
things.
you know, I will give her grace about the working out because I'm telling you that I'm setting an alarm for 8:30 for us to go to the gym. So if you hear me getting up at 8:30 rustling around and we had an agreement to go to the gym, get up, let's go. And if maybe I would have tapped and said, "Okay, I'm going
Yeah.
to the gym. You sure you don't want to come?"
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Um I j- I don't know. Does she like him?
I don't think she's ready to be married. I
Right.
think like and that's fine. But now look what you've done.
Yeah,
Now
that,
you are legally married.
and when they were sitting down with the therapist and she
Mhm.
couldn't even make eye contact with this man.
Right. But also like the noodle, I think they had like ordered dinner
Oh my
and she
gosh.
was like, I said I wanted what happened? Cuz I
It
was like,
it
you
was
can't
like
be fighting over food.
she didn't wanna share the food or something, because they were gonna
Okay.
split the food up,
Oh. Okay.
and he was, like, making plates, and she was like, "This isn't I usually get my own." Well, yeah, you
Right.
get your own when you were single, but now
Single.
you're in a marriage, and this is
Uh,
how we're do
I'm sorry,
I
that's a red flag for me. And there are certain foods that I will not share. But I'm very upfront about it like you get like chicken wings, get your own because I'm eating all 12 of mine off the bone. So, but like Chinese food, the whole point is to get a bunch of stuff for us to
for us to
share.
share.
That would have rubbed me the wrong because what like food insecurity is crazy to me right now. Okay, girl, eat the noodles.
And then finally, we're really running through this so fast, you guys, because the new
What
episodes
else?
did drop tonight or today, and I do want to go watch them.
Like I
Um,
told you, I thought I was caught up until I went back this evening.
Nikki and Sean.
He's
He's a lot.
he is a lot, but also she there's something about her where I'm like, "Do you think this is, like, funny?" Like, it's kind of like I don't know. sometimes I'm like, "Why are you doing that?
because
You
she
don't
does
want this to
because
work."
she doesn't like him. She doesn't like him.
Right.
She doesn't like him at all.
Which maybe I would be the same way. If I don't like you, I can't
Okay,
hide it. I
but
don't wanna
j
kiss you. I
okay,
don't
then
wanna
but just say that.
I can't because look what I've done to my life. I literally blew up my life to be with I married a man I'm not attracted to in the slightest. There's no way I'm gonna be intimate,
Okay, but you don't have to be a freaking bitch about it.
but that's my you know what? I understand. That's my personality. I cannot fake the funk,
Okay, so
especially after I told you, like, just give
give
me
me
a little bit of
space.
time.
Yeah, give me some time, give me space.
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki thinks she is Miss Bad and Bougie. I'm sorry. I could not get over anything like this episode. These episodes, she did all
Mhm.
this, yeah, getting on my damn nerves. Only for the final episode for her to be in the bed after she said, "Our hygiene routines are different. Like you're like quick and fast. And look
Mhm.
how fast, look at me and what I do. Bitch, you have toothpaste on your cheek right now as we speak. She has toothpaste right
So
on
that
her face.
lipstick was foreshadowing. I just and, like, I feel like that's so rude. I mean, unless he
Literally.
didn't brush his teeth. Then I'm like,
Which,
"'Cause why would you say that?"
why would you say that? Nikki thinks that she is just the cat's meow.
And this is where
And
she loses me. It's like, I
you're
really
not.
understand you at times, but at the same time, I'm like
You're not.
once again, like, she's doing all of this, but then when they go out with, Mecca
Mhm.
and Beljolie, she all up on this man,
Mhm.
and you know what was really awkward? You know what? I think maybe she does find him a little bit attractive, but she's embarrassed by him. Because what you mean, you tonguing each other down, he's getting aroused, all this stuff, but then when you go to film and talk about it, she's like, no, I wasn't. That never happened." So I'm like, "Girl, you've gotta pick a lane."
She doesn't know
What
what she wants. I don't like I I don't like her. And not to say that I like Sean.
I told he's too immature for me.
He's very irksome.
Like I said, give me room, and you keep making these sexual jokes as if it's somehow supposed to
The voice is irky.
and I told you
He's
about that.
irky. I don't like
But
him.
that's what she wanted. So it's like,
Right.
what? And that's what I say to a lot of people. Like, what are you willing to settle for? You know, you wanted a man that makes X amount of money, who's very this and that. He's not tall. His voice is interesting, but he could take care of you financially
Financially.
and it seems maybe emotionally.
Oh,
But her
yeah.
being like, I'm a delicate flower, talk to me like one.
I think he
What
does a very
happened in the
good
past?
job about that.
I maybe she's just used to men who just don't talk about what's going on, because he's never, like, approached her and been, like, rude.
Rude, aggressive.
Yeah, and she's always like, "I don't know why you would ask me that question like that."
Yeah,
How else
I don't know. These people. I'm just trying to think like, okay, so if I go on Married at First Sight and y'all hook me
Mhm.
up with somebody like Mecca,
You signed a contract. You
like
signed a contract.
what am I doing in that moment?
Yeah, because what I mean, that's it. Are
You
you going to break your contract legally and be sued by
kinetic
NBC Universal?
kinetic content because the minute I see the tooth gems, the minute I see the braids,
I don't mind the braids and the 2 gems. It's the way you're speaking. It's the way you handle yourself.
We're adults. Braids are
Is he though?
childish. Braids are
Oh,
childish.
oh,
I'm sorry.
I don't mind. I feel like if you have the hair, because I do like the cornrows and the shape up, but not until my hair gets to that length. So, like that, yeah, that I feel a certain type of way. Like, uh.
It is not even like I don't know. He's very childish looking. Everything about him is very childish looking. Like
Yeah.
he just
He,
gives off like boy. Like
yes. And okay, that's why I was wondering, like, are his parents married? Have they
and
ever been married? Because what's the example? He's childish.
he's very childish. So that's why I'm like, if y'all hook me up with somebody like Mecca, like what am I doing? Because
Being the mommy.
so now you come sit between my legs so I can take your hair down so you can go to the salon to get your braids done.
But that is like what I'm sure he would love.
Oh my gosh, you know he would.
I'm not into that. Go pay them to take the. I have things to do,
I'm
but
not your mama.
I have made him oil my scalp before, so.
I mean, you let that white man to no, I'm just kidding.
I needed my scalp oiled. He's actually taken out my weave before too,
Guys,
and my braids.
this is too interracial for me.
Sorry,
we letting
but
the we letting the colonizers touch our hair.
but isn't it not like reverse? Like, do my hair?
Girl, that's what the hoteps be saying. They be like, you let this white man touch your hair.
Okay, and like
Do
stuff like
not
that.
do not ever let Dr. Umar hear
Wait,
that you
do you want to know
that you let this
something?
man take your weed.
He was there. Like, I don't understand what the issue. Like, he has a black daughter. He will have to be taking stuff down when I have things to do. But do you want to know something so crazy? I don't even know. It was like one of the first season that Kenya was on Housewives, and who happened to be on Atlanta? Dr. Umar was doing a was holding a session. Yeah. And I said, "The Dr. Umar?" Absolutely. Look it up. I
Now I'm
screamed.
gonna have to watch the episode.
You have to, because she was like, "Now that I've, talked to Dr. Umar and I went to the session, like I understand what I need to look for in a man." I said, "Okay, Kenya." It was crazy to me.
That is hilarious.
Yes.
That is so funny.
But like, what's wrong with them touching the hair? They're gonna put a curse on it or something?
What's his iconic one? The one that people use all the time?
With the bells?
Black queens forever, snow bunnies never.
He is, but like he's so serious. I wanna this man,
Black women forever, snow bunnies never.
Dr. Umar Johnson. Yup. He absolutely was.
That is hilarious. Now I have to go watch this episode.
Oh, so he does hold a doctorate. Well, let's be careful.
Come on now.
Let's
Where
be
is it
careful.
from? Where is it from? Is it
Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. Osteopathic? Isn't that bone medicine? Oh my God. Umar Rashad ibn Abdullah Johnson, born Jermaine Shoemake. These people must be stopped.
Girl, Jermaine said, I'm not taking this white man's name. Jermaine Shoemake.
Jermaine. Oh, maybe Shoemake.
He
So
said
he has German descent.
this is my given name. I'm going back to my Pan-Africanism.
But Pan-African is not even Umar.
Girl,
Abdul
what
Rashad
does he go by? Umar Rashad
Ibn Abdullah
Ibn
Johnson.
Abdullah Johnson. Where did Johnson come from? Because Johnson is a nigga last name?
It is. Sorry.
Girl,
Apparently it's alleged that he's not a doctor.
I don't believe
I
that
mean,
he is. Come on now. Let's be for real.
From a osteo,
I need to see the dissertation.
someone said they can't find it.
Okay, so
College of Osteopathic Medicine. Osteopathic, I'm pretty sure, is like bone density doctor. How do you get your degree from a bone density university?
the fact that this man wrote a book about ADHD being misdiagnosed in Black kids as a way to stigmatize Black children. Nigga,
I have heard that.
get off my phone. Leave.
I have heard that
Leave.
discussion, but it's usually Black boys. You know, as Black girls get ignored, and it's always I just
Right. We go
Always.
undiagnosed, and then we're trying
for
to figure
years.
out why
Why
our
are you
lives
like that?
why our lives are the way they are. Because y'all
Oh
was so
my
worried about
God.
them boys, but y'all wasn't caring nothing about these girls.
Look. And what was what they always said on the report cards? She could apply herself more. How? Do you even know what is going on in my brain right now?
The fact that when I learned that when they said on my report card, she's such a smart student, needs to apply herself. Well, bitch, how the hell?
And look,
Give me the
only
tool.
the only time I applied myself is when I got an F in government. And my mom was like, "Oh, bitch, you," and that's the only thing that lit the fire under my ass. And then I got straight A's for the rest of the year.
I'm
But
like,
I was not interested. I could not.
girl, if we was on the medicines,
Oh my God.
I
Elite.
always think about that. I'm like, the way I would have been a top
Triple A
tier
student. But okay, another thing. I don't know if my doctor said, "Hey, your daughter is needs meds."
A cuckoo bird.
Right. Needs to be in one flew or the cuckoo's nest. Like, I don't know if my doctor was like, she needs to be on meds.
Well, the teachers would say it. The teachers would say, well, she might be a little bit.
But the thing, we were never hyperactive.
But
you know what? Band class really should have been the defining factor.
That's the misconception with the
Yes.
ADHD.
Yes.
Because it's not like hyperactive.
Yeah.
It's like literally my thoughts are hyperactive.
But I feel like
my brain is going in overtime thinking about everything else that I could be doing instead of the schoolwork that's right in front of me. Drawing on this desk is more important to me than
like
doing
doodling.
Pulling this hair out of my head is more important
than
doing this schoolwork.
So crazy. Like, I just still think like, and we should have known, because why are you skipping lunch to go to the library to like write letters and like draw, like you looking for dopamine in the wrong places.
Not even
that's what it
lunch.
is.
Why are you using your library time to do this?
Right. It was a dopamine hit coming from. I mean, you know what? I think that our parents should be grateful. We could have been crackheads looking for that dopamine. Because there were some pretty rough people who we went to school with. So, like, you should be happy I found my dopamine.
We found our
acting
dopamine
stupid.
acting stupid.
It was really
And
that band class. It's like
and now
something
we're
happened
finding our dopamine this
doing
way
this, which is
because
so productive.
because how the fuck did we get to this conversation?
Right? Right. Okay, so yeah, period. Married at first sight goes to ADHD.
Married at First Sight goes to undiagnosed ADHD in Black girls.
But no, this is the problem. We were talking about something and then I said, "Oh, the braids." It was Mecca's cornrows. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
All
I
right.
don't have
I
anything
I
else.
truly don't have anything else. I'm gonna go down here and watch the new episodes.
Well, you have fun.
All right, I'll try. Do you,
Well,
do you have anything else?
no, I think that's where we're gonna leave ya.
Girlies, go get tested. Take your kids to get tested for the ADHD.
Oh, I thought you were about to say STDs. I was like,
That too.
that's crazy.
That too.
But
Because
yeah,
if y'all are marrying people at first sight,
I
get
think they
them
do have to do
get them
STD
STD
testing.
tested. But
Golly. Oh
all
my
right.
God. Okay. Well,
Bye.
Bye.
If you loved this week's mess, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe where you get your podcast.
Born messy, staying messy. Bye.